Hello. As part of Destinations Week, we're doing a virtual tour around the world to find out what's next for travel and tourism. And I'm delighted now to welcome His Excellency Ali Al Shaiba, who is the Executive Director of Tourism and Marketing at the Department of Culture and Tourism in Abu Dhabi. Hello, Ali.
Hello, and nice to meet you.
Tell me, what is the situation right now then for travellers who want to go to or from your country at the moment?
The safety of our residents and visitors is and will continue to remain our utmost priority. The work being done by the Department of Health and Abu Dhabi airports as well as other relevant authorities has been nothing short of brilliant. While traveling to and in Abu Dhabi actually is still restricted, with a few exceptions made. We are optimistic about the near future and already see positive signs of return. At DCT Abu Dhabi, we are monitoring the situation to keep track of developments and also to make sure we have a good planning towards the coming months to ensure residents and visitors have plenty of to experience in Abu Dhabi. Until now, the travel is restricted, but soon in the future, you will hear, like some plans to reopening, and we are planning for this very well.
So when do you hope that people from international destinations, international countries can come over to Abu Dhabi?
I think July would be the reopening phase. So we will start with domestic tourism, I would say. We will open the hotels and the facilities in the hotel to welcome people from the UAE, and hopefully by August the reopening for international travelers will be open and gradually.
Now you have certain attractions that are really popular. I'm thinking about the Sheikh Zayed Mosque, I'm thinking about the Louvre as well, where you tend to have quite big crowds, they're very popular. How are you going to be able to deal with that in this new normal?
So as I said, we have a plan in two phases. So phase one, I would say we're going to open for domestic tourism. That will include mainly hotels and the hotel facilities like the swimming pool, the private beaches, and so on. Once we open for international travelers, we will have certain itineraries in place that will make sure they enjoy the major attractions in Abu Dhabi, like, as you said, the Louvre, Abu Dhabi, Qasr al-Watan, and the Grand Mosque as well.
A lot of people are talking about this time that we've had with COVID to kind of reflect and perhaps even reset tourism, to think about a new paradigm perhaps. Is that the case with Abu Dhabi?
I think, there is no difference here between Abu Dhabi and the rest of the world. There is a huge impact on the destination, and we are taking all the measures. We started announcing the support to the industry first when we had the situation of the pandemic and how that was spreading in the globe. So we started with the measures to support the industry. Then we started a recovery phase, I would say, how to go back to normal, to the new normal even. So the next phase was planning how to reopen the city with all the precautions that we're going to take in place. We have recently also announced the clean certification program that will be implemented as a standard for all the hotels, attractions, and public areas as a safety or a safe zones for travelers when they come to Abu Dhabi. So I would say the government has played a big role here by ensuring the health and safety of the community first, and then making sure that all the other areas in Abu Dhabi is clean and also safe for people to visit. And I think within this, we had a great achievement now, and we will be ready to welcome everyone here.
I'm asking everybody this from the different destinations, but are there specific challenges that Abu Dhabi faces in particular, would you say?
The travel restrictions was the main challenge for not only Abu Dhabi, but all the other destinations. In terms of the health and safety and all the precautions, I think in the beginning, yes, we did have some challenges in how to make sure that we contain the spread of the COVID-19 at that stage when it was in the peak. But nowadays, I can tell you that honestly, we have managed this very well. And beside, like managing the COVID-19 spread, we have issued many and initiated many projects to make sure that this will continue. The standards, the cleaning, the protocols, all these things will be continuing when we welcome all the visitors to Abu Dhabi as well. So that will ensure a very seamless journey for visitors. They will come, the test will happen, they will enjoy every touch point in Abu Dhabi, and they will feel that everything is safe.
I want to get an idea of how important tourism is to both Abu Dhabi and the region generally. How big a part of your GDP is it now?
Today, I think tourism is around 12% of the GDP of the United Arab Emirates. That goes, I think, from 24 billion, and it will increase by 2030 to around 70 billion. But the percentage will not grow as everyone expected. It will remain within 12.1 to 12.4%.
Is that because of COVID?
COVID, of course, that it will delay the growth, I would say, but it will not stop it. We are expecting a delay in the growth or a decline. It will be in the next 2 to 3 years maximum. But after 2023, I think things will be back to the baseline of 2019, and the growth will start from there.
And you have the G20, I think, coming this October or November, which is a big launch pad for maybe the whole world to reactivate.
Definitely. I mean, being together, the whole world is a positive thing. We have learned from this crisis a lot, actually. And one thing that it shows that when we work together, things will be much better. So I think it's a collaboration between all the destinations, globally, that will help us to come back stronger.
Ali Al Shaiba, thank you so much indeed.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and pleasure to be here. Thank you.